It's time for Tiger Tip-Off.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
With coverage of today's games, here's Scott Fuller.
And a very pleasant Saturday afternoon, everyone. Welcome inside Lander Valley High School for Lander Tiger Basketball on 1330 KOVE and County10.com. This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, brought to you by Porter's Mountain View Supply, your one-stop shop for grills, spas, stoves, pellets, and more. Porter's a proud supporter of Fremont County athletes. Again, great to have you with us. It's always a good day when the number 1 and number 2 teams in the state match up. And in our Cody Lander doubleheader, that's what's on our agenda first. The Cody Fillies, ranked number 1 in the state. Lander Tigers, ranked number 2 in 3A girls basketball. Let's run down how both teams got to those respective positions, although they've been poll setting for pretty much the entire conference slate of our schedule anyway. But should be a fun matchup. Cody Fillies, bottom line is this. Cody's undefeated. Cody is exceptionally good. Lander has 2 losses on the year. 1 is to Cody. And the trip to Cody to start the conference season, I think that was their first game after the holiday break, was a road trip to Cody. It did not go at all the way the Lander ladies wanted. So let's fill in with some details, starting with Cody. Fillies averaging 66 points per game, best in 3A, allowing, get this, their defense on the season has allowed 27 points per game, which, yes, that's also the best in 3A basketball. Winning margin, nearly 40 points per game on average. This Cody Fillies team absolutely believes they're going to win the state championship, and so far, nobody in the state has proved them wrong. They're shooting 42% from the field. They force 27 turnovers per game. They convert defense directly into offense. And the headliner is obvious. Grace Hayes is averaging an astounding 27 points per game. She shoots 56% from the floor, 79% free throw shooter, so she's efficient and explosive, impacts every level of the floor. But unlike a lot of teams that the Lander Tigers, boys or girls, have to face this season, it's not just one, it's not just 2 players, it's not just 3 players that you have to worry about. In their win last night, 5 Cody Fillies scored in double figures, 5. And that tells you it's not a one-star show. This is a balanced scoring, spacing, multiple playmaking, often full-court pressing team. That was a big issue for Lander in their first matchup in Cody. Cody opened up with a press to start the game and basically won the game in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game. Ellie Talich runs the point, averages 5 assists per game. Sydney Simone stretches the floor. Depth forces you to guard everybody. If Cody dictates the tempo in this game early, it can snowball quickly. To the Lander Tigers, Tigers come in averaging 53 points per game themselves. Not a bad margin for them, respectively, either. They allow 35 points per game, so that's still nearly a 20-point margin on the plus side. So while the Tigers aren't scoring at Cody's pace, defensively they are disciplined, they are physical. Their biggest recent statement win came last night. That's a 53-35 victory right here at Lander Valley High School over Powell. Powell is an offense that averages 58 points per game. Lander held the Panthers to 35 last night. That's pretty elite defensive execution. Great game for Lander's defense last night. Maybe a tune-up schematically and hopefully mentally for Lander. Had the thought driving over this morning, I wonder if Drew Powell in that game last night didn't pregame some of the Cody schematics, now that we kind of know what the Fillies are going to bring against a very unsuspecting Powell team last night. Whatever was done certainly worked. So there's a kind of 30,000 feet look at both of these teams there, number 1 and number 2 in 3A basketball. Everybody expects this will not be the last meeting between these two teams, one way or the other. They'll probably have to play each other at least once in the postseason between the regional and state tournaments. But this is a big old game for the Lander ladies. It's also probably their toughest test of the year. Cody is the best team in 3A basketball, and they've played each other once. So they felt each other out. They know what to expect. It's going to be interesting to watch, especially just right from the start, how Lander deals with some of the problems they had with Cody in Cody back in January, and make sure that Cody comes off the bus here, the same Cody team that they typically are. So it's going to be very interesting to watch. Fun matchup. Look to see if the Lander Tiger ladies can keep pace with the best team in 3A girls basketball. Nobody's beat them so far. We have key matchups coming up, and we'll get starting lineups. Gets tipped off between Lander and Cody coming up right after this on the Porter's Tailgate Show on 1330 KOVE and County10.com.
State Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Your home for Lander basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
Welcome back to Lander Valley High School ahead of Lady Tiger and Fillies basketball, the number 1 and number 2 teams in the state. This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, brought to you by Porter's Mountain View Supply, your one-stop shop for grills, spas, stoves, pellets, and more. Porter's a proud supporter of Fremont County athletes. About 5 minutes away from tip-off, let's continue our look at this one with some key matchups. Cody wants a lot of pace in this game. Lander wants to control the game, and it may not be a whole lot more complicated from an overview standpoint than that. If Cody is forcing live ball turnovers, if their press is as effective as it was in the first meeting between these two teams, they are nearly impossible to defend. If Lander limits their turnovers, forces Cody into half-court offense, the game can tighten up considerably. Grace Hayes against Lander's perimeter defenders is kind of a headlining matchup as well. Have to see how that goes up top. Does Lander have to send help early? Are they trapping off ball screens? Do they trust one defender, stay home on shooters? All that's going to be known pretty much within the first 4 or 5 minutes of this game, because if you can help one-on-one with Grace Hayes up top, and if you can break Cody's press, things might get interesting for Lander. But both of those things are basically why Lander was out of this game in the first rendition back in January in Cody. Their press was just too overwhelming right away, and then their individual scorers, no matter what, are always going to be a threat. So if Lander's going to win this game, it's going to be a very difficult mountain to climb. But they are the number 2 team in the state, right behind Cody. And you know they've had this one circled on the calendar as a statement win, also a seeding win. But just to prove to themselves that if nothing else, they can put on a better performance than was not their best outcome in that first Cody matchup right after the holiday break. This is also a West region measuring stick game, I think, in the 3A West. Cody already looks like a clear number 1 statewide. They've beaten the top 3 competition by 20 points. Lander, though, quietly, or not so quietly, positioning itself as the strongest challenger to Cody in the state. And a win tonight would send shockwaves across all of 3A basketball to change the conversation pretty much entirely. First 4 minutes of this game is probably going to tell us everything that we need to know. Does Cody score in transition a couple of times? Does Lander settle into a couple of half-court sets? Are the Tigers winning the rebounding battle early on? Grace Hayes, is she getting downhill early? Is Lander able to break a Cody press, which I'm sure they will see right out of the gate? If Cody jumps out 10-2 in this game, what crowd there is here at LVHS may be taken out of the game. But if Lander hangs in this game throughout the first quarter, momentum may shift, and this one might get interesting. So 2 of the top teams in 3A basketball, number 1 and number 2, elite offense, disciplined defense on Lander's side. Cody's got the firepower. Lander's got the statement win that they want to achieve on their home court. Going to find out here this afternoon whether the Phillies continue their dominance or whether the Tigers can close the gap in 3A girls basketball. One more timeout. Opening tip-off is coming up right after this here on 1330 KOVE and County10.com.
To Bailey Tire Pros, your local tire and auto repair specialists in Riverton and Lander. Say no to endless online tire listings and experience the convenience of local service. With unbeatable prices and top quality tires, we're here to change the game. Quality service and expert staff ensure you always get the right fit for your car. Choose local. Choose Bailey Tire Pros, where your satisfaction hits the road.
Welcome to Hampton Inn and Suites, your home away from home in Riverton. Enjoy top-notch amenities like our indoor pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Start your day with our complimentary breakfast. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi. Relax in one of our 89 beautifully furnished rooms. The Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to support the Riverton Athletics program and being a part of the Riverton High School Booster Club. We want to wish all student athletes the best this coming season and look forward to being a part of your success.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give him a call at 307-332-7184.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
On motor companies, Wyoming isn't just where we operate, it's where we belong. For over 85 years, we've stood alongside our community through life's big moments, from turning the key to turning the page in every journey that follows. Here, customers become neighbors, and neighbors become family. Visit us today at Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton or online at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com. We are Wyoming. Together, let's drive.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more. Haskell Furniture and Flooring. Best prices, better service.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
It's time for Tiger Tip-Off.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
With coverage of today's games, here's Scott Fuller.
Welcome back inside Lander Valley High School, just ahead of LVHS girls taking on the number one team in the state, the Cody Fillies. This has been the Porter's Tailgate Show, brought to you by Porter's Mountain View Supply, your one-stop shop for grills, spas, stoves, pellets, and more. Porter's a proud supporter of Fremont County athletes. Starting lineups for the Lander Lady Tigers. Typical starting five for head coach Drew Powell. Daisy Goklish, the junior, wearing number 0. Brianna Lincoln, the senior, wears number 5. Paisley Hollingshead, a junior, number 23, getting the start most of the season this year. Hayden Goggles, number 32, and Dagan Reinhardt, the senior, wears number 34. The Cody Fillies starts Ellie Talich, a senior, Macy Ball, a junior, Grace Hayes, a junior, Sydney Simone, senior, and Evelyn Ogendahl, a junior. And we are underway. Number 1 and number 2 teams in the state. Cody Fillies undefeated on the season. Lander Tigers have 2 losses, one of which is to the Cody Fillies back in January. First Cody possession leads to a turnover. Lander Tiger half-court possession. It's going to be Goklish from the top of the key. Starts on her left side. Had some contact up top with no call. Tigers retain possession. It's Brianna Lincoln with a spin move and a long 2. Top of the key. That won't fall for her. So we are scoreless after a couple of possessions. Cody Fillies work their offense. 4-5. Cody Fillies scoring double figures last night in their victory. It's a drive in, hang. Grace Hayes can't get that one to go. And the ball is knocked out of bounds to Cody. I thought it was Cody's basketball, but they're going to give it to the Tigers. 7:07 to go. There's that full court pressure that we mentioned in the Porter's Tailgate Show. This was deadly in their first meeting, and the Tigers, no doubt, have worked on this and how to get the ball, first of all, across the timeline into their set offense. They achieved that objective here on this possession. Much better looking start to this game for the Lander Tigers as Goklish lost the handle driving in. So a turnover back to the Fillies. In transition, Grace Hayes lost that ball out of bounds. And so, lots of turnovers here to start this one. Just about 2 minutes in. No points on the board. Daisy Goklish, that's Goggles across the timeline, who is trapped there. Backdoor pass to Hollingshead. Paisley is contacted there. And the first foul of the game will be drawn after a nice feed from Goggles to Paisley Hollingshead along the baseline. And Macy Ball, the junior, picks up the foul. Tigers with the inbound, 6:27 to go. Still looking for our first points of the game either way. Goggles, bounce pass to Hollingshead, got away. And so a turnover back to the Fillies. There's Cody in transition. Bounce pass inside. And now kicked out for three. It's no good. Lander doing a good job on the defensive glass. You see how they boxed out and how that must have been a point of emphasis. They can't get baskets to fall, though. Daisy Goklish in transition. Couldn't get that one to fall, but it's off of a Cody Fillies player, so Lander will inbound under their own basket. Goggles doing the inbounding. Backdoor pass to Dagan Reinhardt, who is contacted on the shot. So Dagan's got a couple of free throws on the way. Cannot express how much better a start this is for the Lander Tigers than their first meeting with Cody in early January, in which Cody won that game basically by now. First free throw from Reinhardt is no good, but you could see that full court press Lander had no answer for. They were not ready for anything that was this year's Cody team. That's not the story so far in this one, although someone's got to score some points at some point. We are still scoreless between both teams. Here's a three, right side, outside for Cody. That's no good. Brandon Lincoln came away with a rebound trying to feed transition. Instead, committed the turnover right back to Cody. Grace Hayes puts that in. 2-0 Phillies. It's Brandon Lincoln across the timeline. Now bounce pass into the lane. Turn around. That shot's good from Daisy Goklish. So we're all tied up at 2, and Lander's going to try a full court press of their own. Looks like a 2-1-2, which we haven't seen a whole lot of from Lander. New wrinkle. We'll see how Cody handles that. They break the timeline on this possession. Here's a three right side out. That is no good. And it's Goklish coming away with the rebound. Now in transition for the Tigers. Feed to Dagan Reinhardt. Brandon Lincoln up top. Bree, nice feed inside to Dagan Reinhardt. Gets that to go. The Lander Tigers on top by 2. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Lander is in a 2-2-1 look this time down the floor. Full court pressure. There's a three left side out. That is up and no good. It's helping the Lander Tigers. Like Cody is shooting from outside kind of cold. Would not expect that to last very long. Take advantage of that while you can and score some points on this possession with Goklish driving in. She stops, needs help. It's Goggles for three. Missed everything. So back to Cody. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. It is 4-2 Tigers. Lander in a 2-2-1. Long pass down the sideline. And Grace Hayes leans in for a layup. All tied up at 4 with 4 minutes to go in the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. There is Goggles across the timeline for the Tigers. Still the original starting 5 for the first half of this first quarter. Brandon Lincoln feeds Goggles, hangs on to it. Goggles up to Bree. Lincoln for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Goggles with a follow. She is fouled. She's got a couple of free throws on the way. Goggles slow to get up, but I couldn't tell if she was tying her shoe or not. She appears to be all right. Hayden Goggles has a couple of free throws on the way. We're all tied up at 4. First free throw is good from Goggles. Still no subs from the Lander bench so far in this game. Second free throw from Goggles is also good. It's a 6-4 lead for the moment. Official right now is making sure the foul was called on the correct player for Cody. And it appears to have been. Lander has not been called for a team foul yet. Cody's been called 3 times. Against Lander's 2-2-1, Cody again inbounds. They get the ball across the timeline without much problem. Feed down low to Grace Hayes. Kick up top for 3. That shot's no good. Nice offensive rebound to the putback, and that one's good. Agadal ties the game at 6. Lander with goggles, who is double-team trapped and throws the ball out of bounds. Back to Cody with 3:20 to go in the first. We are tied at 6 between the number 1 and number 2 teams in 3A girls basketball. Cody has not lost on the year. Lander's one of only 2 losses on the season was to Cody back in January. Transition floater in the lane. That is no good. Cody is cold shooting to start this game, and so it's Goklish on the rebound. Daisy driving down toward the left side of the lane. Feeds Goggles, drives in. Hollingshead finds Brianna Lincoln. Thought about a 3, still thinking about it. Now dribbles back toward the top of the key. Bounce pass to Goggles down the right post. She gets a streaking Brianna Lincoln, who can't finish the play. And now Cody with numbers in transition, but a block out of bounds to Cody. 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Cody to inbound. Cody starts their offense going all the way around the world from left to right around the perimeter. There's a 3 from the right side. That won't go, and the rebound's pulled down by Lander. There's a long football pass to Hollingshead. Paisley can't get that to go, but she somehow got her own rebound. Ball was tipped right back to her. Brianna Lincoln with a pass to Paisley. Hollingshead for 3 in the corner. That's good. Paisley Hollingshead from downtown. 9-6. Tigers on top with 2:14 to go. Our first Lander foul against Goggles as Lander was engaged in a press. Their first substitutions of the game for the Tigers. You're going to get Maddie Arnich and Alicia St. Clair into the game. Here comes Cody. They say that was a 2. It's 8-6 on the scoreboard. We may have to fix that. Driving in, here's another Lander foul. They must have said that long Hollingshead shot was a 2, and so we're going to adjust the scoreboard 8-6 with 2:02 to go in the first quarter. Cody inbound under the basket, feeding to the corner. Entry pass into the right block, now left side out. Cody passing around the outside perimeter, and now it's Hayes driving in, drawing contact. That's an offensive foul back to the Tigers. Call is on Hayes driving in. She picks up her first personal foul. And now Cody has 4 as a team. Goklish across the timeline for the Lander Tigers. Drives all the way down, lost the ball out of bounds. Saw a lot of that in the first game. Haven't seen that mistake too much in this matchup, but Lander cannot do that in this game. So Cody trying to take advantage in transition. Grace Hayes with the left hand and the finish. We're all tied up at 8. 1:27 to go, 8-8. Here's Goklish again, left side. Hangs, can't get it to fall. And Cody comes away with the rebounds. Across the timeline with trouble. Brianna Lincoln got her hand in there, and a double dribble, is going to be caused just by Brianna Lincoln getting her hands in just across the timeline. Cody player couldn't recover, and so Lander is going to have the ball full court with 1:07 to go. Lander has eliminated for the moment Cody's full court press, and that is a massive win for the Tigers. Arnich has the ball tipped away. She tried to get it to Brianna Lincoln. It's knocked out of bounds back to the Tigers. We're under a minute to go in the first quarter. 8-8 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Brianna Lincoln with a bounce pass on the inbound to a streaking St. Clair, and it's knocked out of bounds. Back to the Tigers, they will say. So Lincoln doing the inbounding under the basket this time with 54 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Brianna Lincoln with a real quick 5 count. Man, that was a quick 5, but they said it took her 5 seconds to inbound there. She had not done so yet, and so a turnover back to the Fillies. One of the quicker 5 counts I can remember seeing, but so it goes. The Fillies cross timeline against Lander full court pressure. Offensive rebound off of the miss from Hayes. It's going to lead to a jump ball. Possession is back to Lander with 44 seconds remaining in the first. Goggles and Hollingshead are going to come back into the game for the Tigers. There's that full court press again from Cody. It's inbounded and dealt with very nicely once again. Goggles. Hand off to Arnich. Crossover left side. This is Paisley Hollingshead. Arnich, long 2. That's good. Maddie Arnich with a calm clutch long 2 at the end of the first quarter. Cody with 20 seconds to add to their total. They currently trail the Tigers by 2. Weaving right side outside. Backdoor pass down low, and there's a foul that's going to be called on Goggles. I think that's her second. So she's going to have to come out of the game for the moment. So, Goklish replaces Goggles, and Cody inbounds with 10.6 seconds remaining in the quarter. Ball is thrown right side out, now fed to the right corner. Entry pass into the lane. 5 seconds in the quarter. Fillies driving in from the left side. Floater in the lane is no good. And how about this? The Lander Tigers are on top of Cody after 1. 10-8 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Come back right after this on 1330 KOVE and County10.com.
Elevate Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Lander basketball is on the air. With coverage of today's games, here's Scott Fuller.
Lander Tigers leading the number 1 team in the state, the undefeated Cody Fillies by 2 after the first quarter. And on Cody's initial inbound to the second quarter, they'll throw the ball out of bounds back to the Tigers. 10-8. Just underway in quarter number 2. The number 1 and number 2 teams in 3A girls basketball. A rematch here in Lander. Cody won the first one handily back in early January. Tigers on their first possession of the quarter will feed to Brianna Lincoln right corner. She's ISO there, so she drives in, draws a quick double team. Some contact on the reach in, no call, and the ball ends up out of bounds to Cody. So it will be Phillies ball. Lander right back into their full court 2-2-1 look. They beat that with a centering pass, and then the ball's thrown away out of bounds. 2-2-1's doing it what it should for Landers. Honestly, Landers' press has been more effective than Cody's, and that was not the case in the first meeting between these two teams. It was a frightening full court press. Lander just wasn't ready for it. You can bet they're ready for it now. Brandon Lincoln with the ball for the Tigers across the timeline. Nice defensive play by the Phillies to knock it away. Cody in transition. Bounce pass to Hayes. And the ball is knocked out of bounds back to the Tigers. Cody does not look like Cody right now. You would expect that to change, at least from a shooting efficiency standpoint. Good shooting teams don't stay cold over the course of a game. Trick is to take advantage of it while they are. Goklish with the ball to the right side now. Arnich with a pass up high. St. Clair with a pass to Lincoln, who fed it down low. Arnich to Brianna Lincoln. Thought about a three. That's not there, and so it's back to St. Clair up top. The freshman with a pass to Goklish. Goklish backing down. She's too far away from the basket, though. Needs some help. Now a pass all the way across the floor. And Lander with a chance to reset. The ball is stolen away initially in transition. It ends up out of bounds. Back to the Tigers. That's a long offensive possession for Lander, but no points. Did not lose it, though. They'll try again with 6:23 to go in the second quarter. Lander Tigers on top 10-8. Brianna Lincoln across the timeline. Passes the ball off to her left to start this one. Well, it's stolen away there. It's Grace Hayes. Strong play. Brianna Lincoln probably got away with a reach-in transition. Shot from Cody is no good, and it's stolen away by Hollingshead. Paisley's got to watch herself in transition here. Yeah, threw it away to Grace Hayes. Grace Hayes with a finish. We have a tie game. Hayes able to wisely steal that one away kind of from behind as Hollingshead picked up her dribble. 10-10 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Brianna Lincoln diving in, pass to Hollingshead. Now into the corner. There's a three from left side out. That is up and good from Daisy Goklish. Big bucket. If those looks are there, you got to hit them. Daisy Goklish does. And the Tigers are up by 3. Grace Hayes thought about a long 3. She takes it over. Brianna Lincoln. She answers. That is good. Goklish quickly across the timeline for the Lander ladies. Goklish driving in into a double team. Ball almost finds its way to Lincoln. Hollingshead saves it. It's a give to St. Clair. Entry pass down low is stolen away. Cody solid set defense there with under 5 to go in the first half. Grace Hayes with the extra bounce pass, the finish, and Cody is back on top by 2. 15-13 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. That's the first that Cody has looked like Cody, and so Lander's going to take a timeout. We'll go ahead and step aside, take it with him. Back right after this on 1330 KOVE and County10.com.
Discover personalized banking at Central Bank and Trust. We offer personal and business banking tailored to your needs. Enjoy the convenience of our online banking platform, whether managing accounts, applying for mortgages, or going paperless. With branches across Fremont County, we provide drive-through and lobby services. Experience simpler applications for mortgages and loans, all from your computer or mobile device. Connect with us at centralbanktrust.com.
Watch today's games on the County 10 YouTube channel or catch radio coverage on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Back here at Lander Valley High School, Cody has taken a 15-13 lead over the Lander Tigers, who have actually led this game most of the way. But Cody back on top, and interesting to see head coach Drew Powell, the moment he saw Cody looking like Cody and looking like they might be starting the engine to that number 1 team in the state car that they have, their sports car, he took a timeout to try to settle his team. Let's see what the result of that's going to be as the Tigers have the basketball down 2. Goklish up top, driving in, right side. Daisy with a nearly impossible shot off the side of the backboard. And Cody comes away with a rebound. In transition. Ball is stolen away in the middle of the lane, though. I think that's St. Clair. Gets the ball to Reinhardt. And now she's got a chance at 1-3, left side out. That's no good. Long rebound. She got her own. Put up a floater for a 2 as a follow. That's no good. Bounce pass, and her third shot of the possession is going to lead to a couple of free throws. Alicia St. Clair, who had 4 looks at the basket on that one. A 3 that was a little bit short, a 2 that was kind of forced on the rebound, and then she's fouled on the ensuing possession. Alicia St. Clair is a freshman, which is very deceptive. You would not guess it just watching her play. She made her first free throw. She's going to be an amazing basketball player for the Lander Tigers over the next 3 years. Already seeing significant minutes as a freshman. She made her second free throw. And the 2-2-1 is going to force a turnover at half court. Brianna Lincoln with the ball. She pulls up, right side out. Nice backdoor bounce pass to St. Clair. But a whistle and a timeout is taken by Cody to save the possession. We'll go ahead and take it with them back right after this on 1330 KOVE and County10.com.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it's for a one-time use or event. That's why they offer tools and equipment rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Center, located at 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Your home for Lander Tiger basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
With 3:45 to go in the first half, we are all tied up at 15 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard between Cody and Lander. Cody, the number 1 team in 3A girls basketball, undefeated on the season. Lander right behind them, and this is a tie game on the rematch here in Lander. Cody's going to try a 3 from the left side outside. That's no good. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers. Quick double team under the basket causes problems, but it's going to be out of bounds to the Tigers. Announcement just came in of results from state swimming. Not quite official yet, but it does appear the Lander Tigers are going to win their 30th consecutive boys swimming state championship. So, there's an update there. We got the parade to plan. In the meantime, an over and back from Brianna Lincoln will give the ball back to the Fillies. Cody starts right down the middle of the lane. It's Grace Hayes toward the top of the key. Driving on Goklish, got a step on her. Feeds right side out. Couple of dribbles in there, and then a floater on the right side. That is up and good. Lander in transition the other way. Goklish is fouled, and she's got a couple of free throws on the way. Dace Goklish with a chance to tie the game with under 3 minutes to go in the first half. This is a statement half for the Lander Tigers and 3A basketball, proving that they can play with this Cody team, which was up in the air after their first meeting. But proving that they can hang in there is going to be, this is a first half that they're going to look back on in the postseason at some point, regardless of the outcome of the game. Tigers still trail by 1 as Goklish made her first and missed her second. Hayes across the timeline for the Fillies. Feed into the corner. There's a 3 left side out that's too strong. Offensive rebound to the putback. That's good. Cody up by 3. 19-16, 2:41 to go. Tigers in transition with Goklish. Goklish toward the top of the key. Had Brianna Lincoln wide open. Missed her. Hollingshead. Bounce pass to Dagan Reinhardt. Ball is thrown away after being stolen. Back up toward the top of the key. Arnich feeds Hollingshead. Got to settle things down here. Hollingshead hands the ball off. Gets it back up top to Goklish. Daisy Goklish, ISO, top of the key, driving in right side. Daisy stops. Euro step. Can't make the shot. And the rebound is come away with by Cody. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the first half. Here's a 3 left side out in transition. The Phillies will get hot. Grace Hayes just dropped a 3. It's 22-16. Goklish for the Tigers. This is the most Lander has trailed in this game so far. They have led most of the game, time-wise. Aaron each with a crossover and then stopping. Daisy Goklish driving into traffic, lost the handle. Grace Hayes with a steal, and the finish. Grace Hayes taking over the second quarter here. Minute and a half to go. Tigers trailing 24-16 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Brianna Lincoln toward the top of the key. She drives in. She will throw it right to Cody Philly player. Turnover in transition. And a foul. A reach-in foul is going to be called on Goklish. Man, that fell apart fast. Lander Tigers had dictated tempo, had played just about a perfect first half until a minute and a half ago. And just like that, it's 24-16, Cody Phillies lead. Game is not over by any stretch yet, but you got to reset things and get things put back together. You almost wish the half for the Tigers had come about a minute and a half ago. But good teams are going to get good no matter how they start. And Cody's a good team. 3 right side out, that's no good. Ball is saved on the offensive rebounds. Medium range 2 is no good. Tigers able to come away with a rebound, but Paisley Hollingshead lost the ball out of bounds. So Cody is going to inbound under their own basket with under a minute to go in the first half. Pass into the lane, knocked away. Ball finds its way to a Cody Phillies player and a long 3. That's no good. Offensive rebound, and the putback will not go. Another offensive rebound for the Phillies. And their possession continues. Here's another 3 left side out. That is no good. Another rebound, but that'll be an over-the-back foul called on Cody. Lander with good rebounding positioning. 42 seconds remain in the second quarter. And Lander survives a very long Cody possession, having not given up any points, but you got to get some here. Goklish starts the offense to her left. Hollingshead has it, left side out. Daisy Goklish off a screen. Daisy nearly traveled and lost the ball anyway. Grace Hayes in transition, 2-on-1. Extra pass and the finish. 10-point Cody Phillies advantage, 15 seconds left in the quarter. See if Lander can chip into that with a last shot here before the end of the half. 10 seconds. St. Clair with a pass to her left. Dagan Reinhardt with 4. Puts up an impossible shot. That's not going to go. And the Cody Phillies overcome a little bit of a slow start. Get hot in the second half of the second quarter and have extended their lead over Lander to 10, 26-20. The Wide Up Buckle Up for Life halftime shows coming up right after this on 1330 KOVE and county10.com.
State Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport, on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project at a time.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give him a call at 307-332-7184.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach programs. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Your home for Lander basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
Now, welcome back to Lander Valley High School. We're at halftime with a matchup between the number 1 and number 2 teams in 3A girls basketball. The Cody Fillies, undefeated on the year, and the Lander Tigers, having lost only 2 games, one of which was to Cody earlier in the year. This is the YDOT Buckle Up for Life halftime show, brought to you by YDOT, reminding you seatbelts save lives. Buckle up so you can stay in the game every time, every ride. And in a first half that Lander controlled exceptionally well, things got away from them at the end of the second quarter. 10-0 run from the Cody Fillies, and we're at 26-16 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. So to recap how we got here, Lander controlled the tempo early. Tigers led for a lot of that first half. This was a one-possession game until just about 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, and then Cody closed on that 10-0 run, and that's the separation. That stretch late in the second quarter is kind of the story, the score of the first half, but it's not the story of the first half. The story of the first half is how Lander was able to do every single thing they wanted to do against Cody based on corrections made from their first matchup. Full court press from Cody was not a problem. Grace Hayes early on in this game was not a problem. She was not coming downhill. On that 10-0 run, she recently caught fire a little bit, taking advantage of Lander turnovers. But the first quarter and a half and then some of this game is exactly what Lander wanted to do if they wanted to win this game. And then the last two and a half minutes, Cody did what Cody does, and thriving off turnovers, defensive pressure, Lander ran out of gas a little bit, stopped taking as well a care of the ball as they had been, and Cody pounced, and they are up by 10. So Lander, as we continue, wants this game to stay in the 40s, low 50s for a final score. Still a slower pace game. That favors Lander, but Lander's got to be able to score and get the offense going. The issue is 16 first half points against a team allowing just 27 points per game on average. So bottom line, you cannot go cold over a 3-minute stretch against Cody, and that's a little bit what Lander ended up doing at the end of the first half. So coming up, coming up in the second half, Lander's got to score 4 points, the first 4 points of the second half, I should say. Got to get the first 2 buckets at least of the second half. You value every possession in the third quarter. Attack early before Cody's defense sets. Don't let Cody's full court pressure even be an issue. Lander did a great job against that throughout the first half. But get this game back into a grind again is probably the message that you're hearing from head coach Drew Powell. And just take care of the basketball, run it, and they know how to do it. They proved for almost all of that first half that Lander can play with Cody and make this a matchup where out of 10 games, Lander wins 5 and Cody wins 5. That's the pace that they were on throughout almost the entire first half until Lander kind of fell apart at the very end of the second quarter, and Cody just pounced and made him pay for it. So we'll see. Third quarter, first 5 minutes of the third quarter certainly are going to be very important for the Lander Lady Tigers if they want to pull off the upset at home. So both teams took a long time in the halftime locker room. We're going to get started here very shortly, and Lander, there they are, just now comes back onto the floor. So the official announcement from the public address announcer here in Lander gets the appropriate reaction. It has gone final. The Lander swim team has won its 30th consecutive state championship. No big deal. Just 30 championships in a row, which is a preposterous, I don't care what sport, I don't care what level, it is a preposterous dynasty that we enjoy here in Lander. But it is good news. Every time this weekend comes around, you think, well, I know we got 30 in a row, and if you lose one, there's no shame in that because you got 30 in a row, but you want to keep that streak going, obviously. So that job is done. Let's see if the Lander Lady Tigers can do their job in the second half. It's going to be Lander basketball to start the third quarter. Got some work to do against the best team in 3A girls basketball. Tigers off the inbounds. It's going to be Goggles. As the ball left side out, thought about a 3. Turns around, she's open, drives the lane. Left-handed floater that goes. That's a good start for the Lander Tigers. As Goggles does what she does, attacks the rim. Cody against pressure the other way. Grace Hayes with a finish. Back to a 10-point game. There is Daisy Goklish, left side out for the Tigers. Crossover, has a step, feeds into the corner. Goggles didn't get it cleanly. Drives baseline, puts it up. That shot's good. Hayden Goggles amongst the trees down low. She does have a knack every once in a while of throwing up the basketball. It's like a magnetic force. Somehow finds its way in. Lander answering back. Baseline drive for Cody. They answer as well. Grace Hayes drops one in. It's a 30-20 lead for Cody. The Lander is hanging in there at least, keeping pace. Dagan Reinhardt with a crossover. Picks up her dribble. Hand off to Goggles. Brianna Lincoln for three in the corner. That's good. Best three-point shooter in the state. Comes through when needed. 30-23 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Just knew that was going to go in. Certainly knew it had to go in. Ensuing Cody possession. Drive in from the right side. Euro step. Along the side. Ball is tipped, but taken away by the Tigers. Goklish pulls up her dribble to reset the offense for Lander with 6:14 to go in the third quarter. It is Goggles. Passing to Lincoln, right side out. Closely defended there. She'll turn around, try to create some separation for herself. Gets it back to Reinhardt, top of the key, now to Goggles. Goggles hands it to Goklish. Daisy Goklish with a crossover. Quick double team there. Dagan Reinhardt. Gives it, gets it back. Too far away. Brianna Lincoln for three again. That goes in! Brianna Lincoln with 2 threes in a row. That Cody lead is down to 4. Full court pressure from Landers causing some problems. An offensive foul is called on Cody. 2-2-1 press doing its job again. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Lander did what they had to do to get right back in this basketball game. Key 3 minutes. A season-defining 3 minutes of basketball for Lander in this third quarter. Goggles dribbles to the right elbow. Too far away on the right blocks. Gets it back up top of the key. There's a three. That is no good from Goklish. Brianna Lincoln got the rebound. She put it right back up. Along two, I think that was. That did not go in. Cody comes away with a rebound with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cody on a bit of a scoring drought here. They'll try and fix that with a three from the right side out. No good. Lincoln's there with a rebound for Lander. Brianna Lincoln doing a good job to check her surroundings in transition. Pass to the right side. Goggles for three. Won't go. Front, back, and out. Here comes Grace Hayes in transition down the floor. Can't get it to go. And then Goklish comes away with a rebound for Lander. 2-on-2 the other way. Daisy Goklish, double team, lost the ball. Turnover back to Cody. And now it's 1-on-1 with Grace Hayes the other way. Grace puts that in. It's a tough assignment down there. 32-16 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Lander basketball. Goggles across the timeline. Needs some help. Bounce pass down low to Hollingshead. Hollingshead's way too far away from the basket. And a timeout, smart timeout called by head coach Drew Powell. We'll go ahead, step aside, take it with him. Back right after this on 1330 KOVE and County10.com.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Your home for Lander Tiger basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Back here at Lander Valley High School, Lander Tigers hanging in with Cody. 4:08 to go in the third. It is 32-26. Fillies over the Tigers. Lander basketball on the inbound. Following the timeout. This will be Goggles. Nice behind the back dribble to get a step. Puts a shot up. That's no good. Strong rebound from Paisley Hollingshead, who is fouled. Paisley Hollingshead didn't have position on that rebound, but she got a clean board on a long bounce off of the backboard, and so Lander draws a foul. They'll inbound from under the basket. Got to get that ball inbounded. They do finally. Back up top to Hollingshead. She'll feed right side. Now a skip to Goklish. Running start left side. Pulls up from the left block. That's no good. Rebound is on the floor. And drawing a foul was Cody. So that's a Lander foul against Hollingshead. Foul's not an issue in this quarter so far. Only one team foul apiece. I don't believe any Tiger has 3 individual personal fouls yet either. Cody the other way after the Lander foul. Hayes driving in, back up top of the key, driving in into the lane. Shot is no good. Offensive rebound with a putback, draws a foul. I think that's going to be a shooting foul. Do have 2 free throws on the way for Cody. Tegan Reinhardt's going to pick up that foul for Lander. It's her first. And Grace Hayes to the free throw line. Grace Hayes is a 79% free throw shooter. So the first one goes in, basically. 79% is going to be one of the highest percentage free throw shooters in boys or girls in any class of the state. She made them both. 34-26, Tiger basketball. They'll start right side out, nearly lost the possession twice. They hang on to it. Got it to Goggles, left side outside this time. Goggles, a bounce pass down low, got it back. Goggles thought about a 3, dribbled in instead. Hollingshead with a feed right side out for 3 in the corner. That is no good. Rebound found its way to, is that Arnich back into the game? And it's Goklish for 3 up top. No good. Cody comes away with a defensive rebound. And then a foul is called against Lander. Daisy Goklish is ringed up with her second. Lander now has 3 team fouls here in this third quarter. Cody only with 1. Cody off of a screen, driving in to the right block. Tough angle, though. And the shot won't go. Rebound come away with by Cody. They'll reset their offense back toward the top of the key. Weaving up top. Leaning in, drawing some contact. Ooh, not much contact, but a couple of free throws for Grace Hayes. She's a smart basketball player. Grace Hayes mentioned 79% free throw shooter, but she's the leading scorer for this team with 27 points per game and extends the lead to 10 again, 36-26. Still 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Daisy Goklish for the Lander Tigers. ISO. Dribbles in. Has to pick up her dribble. Gets it back up top to Arnich. Hand the ball off to St. Clair. Got it to Goklish. Goklish having a tough time up top. Gives it back to Arnich, who drives in. St. Clair gets to Hollingshead. A lot of contact and no call. Oh, they do call it. That was a late whistle. And a good call, but a really late whistle. And so you got free throws on the way from Hollingshead. And the first free throw is no good. Brianna Lincoln has checked back into the game for Goggles. Hollingshead with a chance at another free throw. That one's no good as well, and Cody comes away with the rebound. Fillies with the ball and a 10-point lead. Leaner in the lane that goes. 12-point lead for Cody. Time and points becoming the issue for the Lander Tigers. Brianna Lincoln fresh into the game, across the timeline, hands the ball off to her right with 1:37 to go in the third quarter. St. Clair had that ball stolen away from her. Excuse me, that was not St. Clair, but Grace Hayes the other way. Loss of the ball, it's out of bounds to the Tigers. It's Daisy Goklish who lost in the handle at the other end. It's going to be a waste of about 10 seconds, and that's all, as Cody unable to score. Every run, though, every minute of this game has become important for the Tigers to hang in there, be close enough to pull off an upset. Brianna Lincoln for 3 in the corner. She made 2 of them, missed everything on that one. Tigers shooting has gone cold at the end of the quarter again. Cody trying to take advantage again. They have a 12-point lead. Here's a three. That's good from Cody. Simone got that one. Lander tries to an entry pass from right side out. They got away from everybody. Again, things just falling apart at the end of a quarter for the Tigers. Here comes Cody in transition. Grace Hayes for three. That is good. This team is too good. You just got to play perfect. Got to play every minute of every quarter or they will just run. Lander with 15 seconds left in the quarter. Now all of a sudden trailing 44-26. Skip pass toward the top of the key with 8 seconds. Hollingshead puts one up, gets to go, and one. She'll have a free throw with 6 seconds remaining in the third. Got the basket to go. So it's now 44-28 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Goggles has come back in for Lincoln. And the free throw from Hollingshead is no good. Rebound pulled down by Cody. They're going to hang on to it, I would think. No, Grace Hayes is going to try a long shot. She can make that too, but it did not go in. So at the end of the third quarter, Cody pulling away 44-28 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Back right after this on 1330 KOVE and County10.com.
Watch Tiger and Lady Tiger varsity games all season on County 10's YouTube channel.
Start of the fourth quarter, Cody Fillies starting to pull away in this one. Lander Tigers trying to claw back from a 44-28 deficit. Cody basketball to start the fourth quarter. They'll start the quarter with a three. 47-28. The explosiveness of this Cody Fillies team is absolutely astounding. How quickly they can just do what they do and just take you out of a game within minutes. Lander trying to answer. It's going to be Goggles. It'll feed into the right corner. Arnich with a nice move. Hands the ball off into the corner. Bounce pass back into Arnich, who lost it briefly. She regathers. Lander will reset their possession with Goggles, top of the key. Entry pass from Arnich. Down low, Brianna Lincoln from the free throw line. That's good. 17 points is the deficit for Lander. They'll go back into their 2-2-1 full court press. Cody crosses the timeline against that with a couple of passes. Now feeding to the right corner for three. No good, but the offensive rebound from Cody with a putback. That is also no good. Reinhardt comes away with a rebound. Here's Brianna Lincoln for the Tigers along the left side of the floor across the timeline. And a foul away from the ball against Cody. It's going to be our first foul of the fourth quarter. It's also the fourth foul on Ellie Talich, who is this team's assist leader. Daisy Goklish into the game for Alicia St. Clair for the Tigers. 6:33 to go in the game. Tigers trailing by 17. That doesn't tell the story of this one by a long shot. Lander's done almost everything they've wanted to do for 80% of this game, and the remaining 20% have been owned by Cody, and that's all they need. Cody, to save a timeout, possession, will take a timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them back right after this on 1330 KOVE and County10.com.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmvs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more. Haskell Furniture and Flooring. Best prices, better service.
Lander basketball is on the air. With coverage of today's games, here's Scott Fuller.
Cody Fillies with the possession of the basketball. They turn the ball over immediately after a timeout. So it's going to be back to the Tigers. Lander with some work to do, and they have time to do it, just barely. 6:09 remaining in the fourth quarter, and they trail by 17. Can't do that, though. Entry pass is knocked away and turned over back to Cody. The Fillies will start their offense on the right side. It's the zone of the Tigers. Pass to the free throw line. Stolen away from behind from Brianna Lincoln, but they're going to say contact. A jump ball is going to be called. So Lincoln tied it up. And the possession arrows back to Lander. Daisy Goklish across the timeline for the Tigers. So the window is open, but it's closing quick. Arnich well away from the basket to Goggles, who's double teamed. Pass down low to Dagan Reinhardt, somehow saved it now. She stepped on the baseline. Out of bounds, back to Cody. Thought that looked too good to be true, but it was a great individual effort from Dagan Reinhardt. Nearly did save the possession for the Tigers. Cody inbounds against a full court 2-2-1 pressure of Landers. This was very effective in the first half, not so much for Lander in the second so far. Tigers are going to need some turnovers to be part of the magic if that's what's going to happen here in this game. Cody. And a quick double team. Pass back up top out of it. And now driving in, left block with a blocking foul that's called against Dagan Reinhardt. He can't believe it. She thought she'd drawn a charge for sure. But that was a foul against Dagan. And so we've got a couple of free throws on the way for Cody. And the first free throw is good. 18 points of the lead, 48-30 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. So Lander defensively almost certainly is going to hold Cody to well under their average, and they are going to score well more than Cody allows defensively. Little consolation if you end up losing. Brianna Lincoln for three, top of the key, that's no good. Rebounds battered around. It's come away with down low, and a foul is called against Lander on the rebounds. Just got out of position there. See which Tiger they tag for this one. Dagan Reinhardt's going to pick up her second foul in about 30 seconds. So she's got 3. She'll stay in the game for the moment with under 5 minutes to go and a 19-point Cody Fillies lead. It's a silly way to break a full court press. Full court 2-2-1 press and a football pass to half court. It's knocked out of bounds by Lander, though, so Cody lucky to save that possession. They'll set up their offense in half court and swing it from right to left. Pass down low leads to a double team on the right block. A lot of contact down low, and Dagan Reinhardt picked up her fourth. Dagan Reinhardt has 3 fouls in the last minute of game time. Don't often see that from her, and now she has to come out. Kind of all started for her on the first foul. It was a blocking foul that she was certain was a charge she had drawn. Off the inbound, here's a 3 from the right corner that's no good. Hollingshead can't come away with a rebound, so the putback is good for Cody. 51-30 with 4:32 to go in the fourth quarter. Daisy Goklish, ISO, dribbles from left to right, now spins into the lane, puts up a shot that won't go. And the rebound is on the floor. It's fought for, bodies hit the floor, and a tie-up is going to go back to Cody. Cody trying to remain perfect on the season. Lander's 2 losses to this point have come to Wheatland and this Cody team earlier in the season. Cody breaks the full court press following the jump ball and start their offense up high. Good set defense on this possession for the Lander Tigers, dribbling in too deep and trying to throw the ball off a Lander body. It ends up out of bounds off of Cody. So back to the Tigers with 3:52 to go. It's a 51-30 Cody advantage. Does not tell the story of this game, especially in that first half. Lander led most of the first half. The end of the second quarter. Grace Hayes is going to be called for a foul right in front of us for a reach-in. The end of the second quarter, Lander went cold. They turned the ball over a couple of times. Grace Hayes and the Cody Fillies went on a 10-0 run to lead at halftime. Lander did a great job to start the second half as a layup goes up and in from Goklish. Great job to start the second half of closing the gap and staying right in the game. And then the second part of the third quarter, Cody again pulled away on a scoring run. And with 3:25 to go, have a pretty secure cushion as Lander is going to pick up a foul in the form of Maddie Arnich on a reach-in. That's going to be team foul number 4. Also not a good situation for Lander to be in with 3:23 to go. Bounce pass off of the inbound is out of bounds to the Tigers. So Lander is going to pick up the possession. Got full court pressure from Cody. Goklish breaks that by dribbling across the timeline. Stop and start down the left side. Under the basket, extra pass down low. Shot's no good. And the rebound taken away by the Fillies. 3-minute mark coming up of the fourth quarter. This one, unfortunately, looks like it's going to get away from the Lander Tigers, and they did, for a lot of this game, everything they wanted to. But if you don't do it for the whole game against Cody, you're not going to beat them. It's a very special 3A girls basketball team. But you're going to see them again. These two teams are going to meet, I would bet, in Casper. I would not be surprised at all to see both of these teams in the state tournaments, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them play each other once again. Would be for the third time this season, but Cody would have won 2 of those games if they can close out the remaining 240. Goklish driving in for the Tigers. Randall Lincoln pulls out for a long 2. That's no good. And the rebound pulled away by Cody. Ball tipped away from behind, but it's regained by the Fillies. Pass out to the right side, out for 3. That is good. And a 54-32 lead for Cody with 2:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Entry pass down low to Hollingshead. Try to get it to Lincoln. Threw it out of bounds. So back to Cody with 2:08 to go. Cody can take some time off this possession. Grace Hayes, well aware of that, guarded by Goklish. She's going to start right and then go back left. So weave up toward the top of the key. Backdoor cut with a finish, count it, and the foul. Grace Hayes, just a fun player to watch. 27 points per game. And she's unlikely to miss this as a 79% free throw shooter on the season. Cody's going to stay undefeated. Lander Tigers will pick up their third loss of the season. It's been a very special year for both of these teams. Lander doing what they wanted to do for a lot of this game, but not all of it. So this final score, I don't think, will be indicative of the way that this game went and the way these teams played. It's just if you give Cody any daylight, they're going to take advantage of it like no team that you can play in 3A girls basketball. Minute 35 to go. Lander's going to inbound under their own basket. Brianna Lincoln with the entry pass had that stolen away. So the Fillies in transition with a foul and a couple of free throws on the way. It's going to be Macy Ball, the junior, who's going to take a couple of free throws here. First free throw from Ball is no good. Under a minute and a half to go in the fourth quarter. Second free throw from Ball goes in. 58-32. Lander Tiger basketball. Goggles off a screen. Nice backdoor cut there from Goklish, and she's going to be fouled. Not a shooting foul, though, and Cody had one to give. So Lander's going to inbound under the basket with a minute 18 remaining in the fourth quarter. Goggles does that. Throws the ball to nobody into the backcourt, but it's taken there by Hollingshead. Paisley across the timeline, feeding to the corner. There's Goggles for three. That is no good. Offensive rebound from Goklish with a putback. Won't go, but she's fouled. So Goklish has a couple of free throws on the way. Tigers next in action on Thursday. That's going to be the final game of the regular season for both the boys and the girls. Have that for you right here on 1330 KOVE and streaming video at county10.com. First free throw was no good from Goklish. She's got one more. Second is no good as well. So with a minute remaining in the fourth quarter, Cody crosses the timeline with a 58-32 lead. Set defense away from the basket there from Brianna Lincoln. Forcing a pass. A backdoor cut. Grace Hayes driving in, draws a foul, makes the shot, and she's got a free throw coming. I haven't seen every single one of them, so I probably shouldn't say, but Grace Hayes may just be the best girls basketball player in 3A, if not in the conversation for all class across the state, and she is a junior. So Grace Hayes is going to be back next year after scoring 27 points per game her junior year for Cody. There's a rare sight. Hayes missed a free throw. And Lander comes away with a rebound with 37 seconds remaining. Brianna Lincoln tried to get it to somebody in the left corner. It's saved by Goklish. Daisy with a pass left side out to Paisley Hollingshead. She gives it off to her right. And a reach-in foul will be drawn by St. Clair. So Cody picks up its fifth foul, and Alicia St. Clair goes to the free throw line. Grace Hayes out of the game for the Fillies. Gets an ovation from the traveling Cody Fillies crowd. Now you get some Lander subs from off the bench into this game. And an ovation from the Lander crowd on both sides of the gym for a very good effort. Like I said, the Lander Tigers did exactly what they wanted to do for most of this game. That's just not good enough. You got to do it for the whole game against this particular team. Against anybody else, you're going to win by 20. But if you don't do it for the full 4 quarters against Cody, you're going to lose by this. Cody is just a staggeringly good 3A girls team. But Lander has proven today, throughout most of the game, that they can play with them. Just a question of somehow putting together that full 4-quarter effort. So Cody on the inbound with 18 seconds remaining in this game. All but final. Cody passing around on the outside. Against Lander's zone. Pass into the corner. And now up top with 2 seconds and 1, we've gone final. Cody Fillies remain undefeated, remain the best team in 3A girls basketball, defeating Lander 60-34. We'll come back for the Bailey Tire Pros postgame show right after this here on 1330 KOVE and county10.com.
On Motor Companies, Wyoming isn't just where we operate, it's where we belong. For over 85 years, we've stood alongside our community through life's big moments, from turning the key to turning the page in every journey that follows. Here, customers become neighbors, and neighbors become family. Visit us today at Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton or online at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com. We are Wyoming. Together, let's drive.
At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we believe every floor tells a story. As a family-owned business with deep roots in Fremont County, we don't just sell flooring. We create personalized solutions for your home. From cozy carpets to stunning hardwood, our expert team guides you through every step. Scan the QR code to learn more. Transform your space with confidence. At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we're here to wow you.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project at a time.
Welcome to Hampton Inn & Suites, your home away from home in Riverton. Enjoy top-notch amenities like our indoor pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Start your day with our complimentary breakfast. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi. Relax in one of our 89 beautifully furnished rooms. The Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to support the Riverton Athletics program and being a part of the Riverton High School Booster Club. We want to wish all student athletes the best this coming season and look forward to being a part of your success.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Your home for Lander basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
Welcome back to Lander Valley High School. Final score of the first game of our Cody-Lander doubleheader. Cody 60, Lander 34. Number one team in the state, the Cody Fillies, remain undefeated. Lander, the number two team in the state, drops its third game on the season, the second game to Cody on the year. The game flipped late in the second quarter, and Cody never really gave it back. Lander led most of the first half. It was a one-possession game under 3 minutes before halftime, and from that point on, Cody outlasted Lander for the rest of the half, 34-18. That's championship-level composure from the Cody Fillies, and it's just they give them an inch and they take a mile. Lander had done everything they wanted to do for almost the entire first half, and it was working, and they were winning. They led most of that first half, but Cody's defense took over, and then that continued into the second half as well. Lander finished with 34 points as a team, and remember, Cody allows 27 points per game on the season, so 34 is slightly above average. But once Cody sees control in this game, the Tigers struggled to generate consistent offense, and that wasn't scoring separation. It was just defensive suffocation from Cody in the second half. Ramping up the ball pressure a little bit after halftime. They really forced those live ball turnovers, and it snowballed a lot. We've already seen Cody put 5 players in double figures last night, and even if scoring slows, Grace Hayes, if she's going to get 30 points per game, she's going to be tough to beat. But even if she doesn't, Cody has an ability to fill in the gaps. Experience in those closing moments matters quite a bit. At the end of the second and the end of the third quarters, Lander kind of fell apart a little bit, and that's all that Cody needed. So a lot of good that you can take away from a 60-34 loss, but it's still a 60-34 loss. And so with the likelihood, I would say, that both of these teams will face each other at some point in the postseason, and probably in a pretty important game. It's going to be, these two teams know each other really well now. And if Lander, the plus side for the Tigers is that they now know what they have to do. They know what works, what they can do to beat Cody, or at least be right there at the end of the fourth quarter. But you got to do it for the entire 4 quarters, as was proven here tonight. So plenty of good for the Lander ladies in this loss. 60-34 the final score. Cody Fillies on top. We have the boys doubleheader coming up next. For our radio audience, we're going to go ahead and send you back to regular programming. We'll have the video streaming for you on 1330 KOVE audience. We have the video streaming for you at county10.com. But just to be entirely frank, I'm not going to make it. I am not going to be able to last the entire boys game. Voice is giving out, unfortunately, after a week of whatever is going around, bug-wise, illness-wise, in Fremont County. I'm just not going to be able to be there with you, excuse me, as you can hear. So what we're going to do, send you back to regular programming on the radio. We're going to have, of course, live video and the scoreboard and everything else, and natural sound. We'll have the sounds of the basketball game for you, streaming at county10.com. I'm just not going to be able to be on the broadcast alongside that, because I will not make it, and I don't want to be more of a distraction to the game than a help to the broadcast. So what we're going to do is take a break, transition to the boys game, and we're going to bring that to you with streaming video, kind of a video-only broadcast of Cody and Lander. We'll go ahead and jump in for post-game thoughts after the boys game with the head coach Stu Mullins, and we'll jump in at halftime for thoughts from head coach Drew Powell. But that's about all, as you can probably hear all the voice that I have left in me in this particular game on this particular day. So apologize for that, but those of you listening on the radio that want to continue listening to the boys game, go ahead and find the video feed at County 10 on the YouTube channel, and we will do it that way this time. Apologies once again. This has been the Bailey Tire Bros post-game show. We're going to come back right after this with the boys matchup of Cody and Lander on 1330 KOVE and County10.com.
Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport, on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project at a time.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give him a call at 307-332-7184.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine Athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach program. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, From the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Cody foul, number 1, Daniel Pryor. First personal, first team.
Inbound for Hollingshead. Hollingshead spins back around. He'll get it out.
Turnover, Bronx basketball.
Cody Bronx basketball.
Bronx foul, number 10, Cash McFadden, first personal, second team foul.
And that sends St. Clair to the line. 2019, as Lander Tigers won the state championship, led a young man named Beaver St. Clair. Hit 1 and 2.
Cody found again. Cash McFadden.
McFadden to the line.
Into the Bronx lineup, number 30, Griff McCartney.
McCartney comes in for Cash McFadden. Then McFadden will shoot his second for Lander. Up and hits it. 4-2. Lander with the lead. The near side, looking for Herford. Herford falls down. Get it back up to St. Clair. St. Clair drives. Sowers is there. Trying to change it. McFadden. McFadden spins back around. Biscuit in the basket. Done on that by St. Clair. St. Clair misses. Starting to the basketball. Right side. Left side.
Turnover Tiger basketball. Into the Lander lineup, number 0, Kayla Andrews.
Lander basketball. St. Clair inbound it. McFadden gets it across midcourt. Drive, being guarded by Griff, up and no good.
Out of bounds, Bronx basketball.
Knocks it out of bounds instead. Trent Ballin went inbound into Pryor. Good press. St. Clair gets it. Back out to St. Clair. St. Clair drive inside the paint, up and it's off. Gets his own rebound on the putback. Drops out. Ends up cleaning that board up.
Out of bounds.
Right out.
It'll stay Bronx basketball.
Threw it down. Back up, but like a sack of potatoes.
Into the Tiger lineup, number 3, Garrett Relmer. Into the Bronx lineup, number 4, Cash Rosen. Out of bounds, Tiger basketball.
Outside to Romer. Romer's going to drive inside the paint. Up, no good. Rebound goes. Griff. Brings it down on the basketball.
It'll stay Bronx basketball.
Possession. Griff. Down the
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Lander basketball is on the air. With coverage of today's games, here's Scott Fuller.
All right, we're going to give this the college try and see how long our voice holds out here. But welcome back to Lander Valley High School. Got a cough drop, got some water. Let's see how long I can hold out. Lost the voice at the end of the girls' game, and we're going to give it a shot here as we started the boys' game. But as you've been watching here on the County 10 YouTube channel, it is a 6-4 Lander Tiger advantage with 3:02 remaining in the first quarter. Cody with basketball on the inbound just in front of the Lander bench. Lander's press effective so far. Their half-court offense effective at times. So an entry pass down to the left block is going to draw a foul on it. Caleb Andrews, the Tigers. Yeah, substitution into the Tigers. St. Clair is in for Finn McFadden, who has a seat with under 3 to go. Inbound for the Bronx under their own basket. It's going to be a drive into the left block with a spin move. Up and under. That is good. Cody has tied the game at 6. And they install a press off of the made bucket on the inbounds. Lander Tiger offense with Romer driving in. It's going to be a shot off the glass on the left block. It's a little bit too strong. Another empty possession for the Tigers. Cody trying to take advantage. Drive in, kick out. Back up top of the key. Now passing around the outside left. Send a streaker down the lane. Nothing there. Good set defense here from the Tigers. 2:15 to go, all tied up at 6. Excellent set defense by the Tigers, actually, on this possession. Cody forced to regroup for a second time. 2:05 to go. Entry pass just outside the right side of the lane. That's no good. Romer is there with a rebound for the Tigers. Low scoring affair so far, especially by Lander standards. St. Clair, Tigers leading scorer. Pass to Hereford. Hereford dribbles to the right elbow. Pass out left. Driving in is Andrews, who tried to draw an offensive foul, didn't. There's a 3 from Hereford that didn't go. 2-on-2 the other way for Cody. Finish might have been blocked off of the backboard. And Andrews has a motor going. 3-on-2 the other way with a pass. It is right off of the hands of Paxton Hollingshead. Out of bounds. Got 1:30 to go in the first quarter on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Lander Tigers and the Cody Bronx. Lander Tigers with a revenge victory last night. A statement win after losing a couple of games the weekend before. It is all about regional seeding at this point in the conference schedule. Leading from Cody with a layup that's good. Cash Robeson actually gives Lander a deficit now. Cody on top, it's Romer. The handoff to Gwinna, Quincy Gwinna, pass to the right corner. That is Romer, passes up on the 3. He'll drive in. No contact there, no call. Paxton Hollingshead turnarounds. Off of the glass, a little bit too strong, and the rebound come away with by the Bronx. Under 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cody by 2 with the basketball. Backdoor cut under the basket, well defended, and a block down low. That's Hollingshead picking up, I believe, his 10th block on the season officially. 30 seconds to go. Cody retains the possession, though. Drive in, pass under the basket. The shot that's up and good. Cody with a couple of bucket lead. 10-6. This might be the lowest scoring first quarter of the season for the Tigers. Very uncharacteristic for a team that is one of the highest scoring teams in the state. Gwinna drives in. Offensive foul away from the ball, though. Gets it back to the Bronx with 6.4 seconds remaining. Caleb Andrews just picked up his second personal foul. So he's going to have a seat. Hereford comes back in for the remaining couple of ticks in the first quarter. Cody with the inbound, not to half court yet, 2 seconds. Can't get a shot off before the end of the first quarter. Got to get the offense going. Lander Tigers, 6 points is all in the first quarter. They trail 10-6. Back with quarter number 2 coming up next here on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it's for a one-time use or event. That's why they offer tools and equipment rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Center, located at 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Watch today's games on the County 10 YouTube channel or catch radio coverage on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Start the second quarter here with our second game of our Lander Cody doubleheader. Lander Tiger boys, uncharacteristic low-scoring first quarter. They trail Cody 10-6 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Cody starts the quarter with the basketball. Start their offense left side out, drive in with a floater that falls. So now it's a 12-6 advantage. Cody has doubled up Lander in the second quarter. Didn't see that one coming. Finn McFadden drives in. The pass out to Hereford. Quincy Gwynna. Now Hollingshead driving in with the left hand. That won't fall. It's just not an offensive day for the Tigers. That will fix itself eventually. You just don't want to be in a really big hole by the time it does. This layup at the other end. So here's the Tigers in transition with a high pass to McFadden. Can't handle that. Bronx galloping down the floor again. Tough layup in transition. The ball's out of bounds, but it is to Cody. So the Bronx will inbound. I have not seen a Lander boys game like this all season long. Regardless of the opponent, circumstance, home or away. Just the offense is not there is an understatement. This is a team that is fully capable of scoring in the low 70s. They trail 12-6. Finn McFadden doing a good job to tie up the ball defensively, and so it's back to Lander with just a minute gone by in the second quarter. St. Clair's going to inbound to Finn McFadden. Finn across the timeline. Good job to tightrope the sideline there and finish with a layup. Finn McFadden breaking the scoring drought for the Tigers. Cody back the other way. Entry pass, left block. Double team from behind. Thrown into the right corner and saved nicely. Drive in on Gwynna. Entry pass somehow is saved by a streaking Cody Bronx player. I don't know how he saw that ball to catch it. Cody hangs on to the possession. Clock ticks at 6:16 to go in the first half. 3 left side out. That's good. 15-8 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. And now a turnover as Finn McFadden with a miscommunication on the pass. ISO from the top. Tigers switch defensively. Force a pickup of the dribble and a steal. Gwynna, pass ahead to St. Clair. Noah St. Clair corrals it, stops in that left corner to Gwynna. Quincy Gwynna, ISO, bounce pass too far for Noah St. Clair. Noah St. Clair, I think they're saying to the official that he was held. And Lander's going to take a timeout to figure out what in the world We will step aside, take it with him. Back right after this here on 1330 KOVE and county10.com.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Your home for Lander Tiger basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Welcome back to Lander Valley High School. The Cody Bronx on top of Lander, 15-8 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Lander with full court man-to-man showing at least as Cody inbounds. Lander just needs to get that offense going, and everything else is going to fix itself. But the Tigers yet to score 10 points in this game, approaching halfway through the second quarter. A nice move inside will add on to the lead for the Bronx. Tigers passing through that looked like a 2-2-1 of Cody on that play. St. Clair with the right hand, turnaround, kind of a hook shot, got his own miss, puts his shoulder in, puts his shot back up, that also won't go. There is a cover on the top of the basket for the Lander Tigers right now in this game. Just can't get anything to fall, any momentum offensively going. Cody doing their best to take advantage while that's still the case. Lander is a good team, field goal shooting team. And they're going to start to get points. Just don't want to wait too long. There's a fadeaway that's no good. Cody able to track down the rebound briefly. Paxton Hollingshead gets there to throw the ball off of the Cody player. Back to the Tigers. Coleman and Andrews have checked back into the game for the Tigers. Gwynna has the seats. Tigers on the inbound, right in front of their bench. Do break that press across the timeline. Pass to Hollingshead. It's a turnaround to Brenner Coleman, who is fouled. Brenner Coleman, the sophomore, nice job to follow his own miss. Put up a strong shot that doesn't go in, but he's got a couple of free throws coming. I've mentioned this throughout the broadcast. Brenner Coleman, as a sophomore, doesn't get a ton of minutes at this point in his career, but he's an excellent shooter. First free throw is no good, of course, as I say that. But Coleman on the season is a 71% shooter from the floor. Not free throws, from the floor. Second free throw is good. 17-9. Cody on top of Lander early. Although we're not quite that early. We're halfway through the second quarter. Full court man-to-man press trying to lead into a trap now for the Tigers. Cody breaks the timeline with that. And now will pass out from left to right. Entry pass in the lane is stolen away by Andrews. Drive in, right-handed shot, won't go, but fouled is Caleb Andrews. So he's got a couple of free throws on the way. Caleb Andrews, the junior. Also talked about this fact throughout our broadcast on the boys' side this year. This is not a good free throw shooting team. They average about 50% as a team from the free throw line to the Lander Tigers.
Trent Bauer
That has not been a big factor in a lot of their games because they score so many points, and they haven't really been in a ton of close games. And they haven't needed the free throw line exactly. But by the numbers, you want better than that as a team. Coleman makes a couple of free throws, though. 17-11. And a foul is called, excuse me, after the steal. Coleman's going to pick up his first personal foul. That's Lander's first of the second quarter as well. Cody inbounds under their own basket. Clean inbound leads to a three. That's good. Cody taking advantage of a sluggish offensive Lander team. 22-11 is the score on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Darian Herford doing a good job to draw the foul from behind. It's going to be Cody's third team foul on the quarter. Herford inbounding following the foul. Going to have St. Clair back into the game for Paxton Hollingshead. Herford to Finn McFadden to start this possession. Where's our offense here, Lander Tigers? Maybe Finn can start some. Floater in the lane, just won't fall. And one and done. Cody comes away with a rebound. Stripped nicely from behind. Finn McFadden now has it 2-on-2 the other way. Offensive foul is drawn. Finn McFadden with a spin move in the lane and a good job by the Cody defender to at least create a 50-50 scenario, and Cody got the call. So Lander picks up its second team foul. More importantly, another empty possession for this Lander offense. Head coach Stu Mullins wants a deeper explanation after that offensive foul. Could have gone either way. That one usually is going to be called a block in transition, but went against the Tigers that time. There's a three from left side out for Cody. Won't go in. It's a nice job by Brenner Coleman down there, I believe. It was Brenner getting great defensive rebounding positioning. Ball goes out of bounds to the Tigers. 2.5 to go in the first half. St. Clair driving in, was tied up. Possession arrow back to Cody. If you know and have watched a lot of Lander games this year, you're not worried about this game at this point. But there is a point coming up here in the third quarter where if this keeps up, you are absolutely going to start to worry. Tigers with 11 points on this game. 20-11 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Pass down low is blocked out of bounds, and so stays with Cody. Not sure he can point to one thing offensively aside from the ball not going in the basket that Lander's really missing. But credit to the Cody Bronx for taking advantage of this rare opportunity against, if nothing else, Lander can shoot the basketball and score. Give to Gwena. Kind of in transition, gets it back up top to Darian Herford. Herford resets to Noah St. Clair with 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Finn McFadden with a left hand, I think. No, that was Andrews who missed. And another empty possession for the Tigers. Here's a three from the left side in transition. No good, but Cody comes away with a rebound. Minute 30 remaining. Pump fake and a foul. That should be on the floor. That should not be a shooting foul. And Lander has a couple to give. It was Caleb Andrews who picked up his third, so Andrews is in a bit of foul trouble. He's going to have, he has to come out now with Romer back into the game. On the inbound, stolen away by the Tigers. Here's St. Clair in transition, one-on-one. St. Clair from the left side draws the contact. Bucket won't go, but a couple of free throws are on the way for the Tigers' leading scorer. Noah St. Clair, 14.1 points per game on the season. He's also this team's leading rebounder. The first free throw is good. Free throws did come into play in the Pinedale game last weekend here. Second free throw will not go, and Cody comes away with a rebound. In transition, there's a foul and a bucket. All the credit to the Cody Broncs. I mean, they're not necessarily a high offensive team themselves, but they are doing their best to take advantage of this stagnant Lander offense. And the free throw is no good. Rebound come away with by Gwynna. Got the ball ahead to St. Clair. St. Clair working one-on-one there with a nice jump stop in the lane. Finishes the play. Pretty play from Noah St. Clair. Cody trying to force the issue in transition. Got a Lander Tiger in the air, and a couple of free throws are going to be on the way. There were a couple of Tigers down there. Let's see who got the foul. It's going to be Gwynna. That was the 5th Tiger team foul anyway, and so would have been shots regardless. First free throw is good. Cody Broncs up by 11. Is surprising on its own, but with a minute to go in the second quarter, the score is downright shocking. 25-14. Second free throw, no good. Rebound out of bounds. I'm going to say that's off of the Lander Tiger. The only Tiger that was there was Gwynna. Guess we don't have a great angle from here, but didn't see him touch the ball. Cody ball regardless. Minute 4 remaining. And offensive foul on the inbound against Cody. Parker Hine picks up his first for Cody. It was an offensive foul, so it's not a bonus, double bonus situation. No free throws for the Tigers. Herford gives it, gets it back, drives in, takes some contact, no call. Backdoor cuts Gwynna, who finishes. Nice play by Herford and Gwynna there. 42 seconds remain in the quarter. Drive in, mid-range 2. Nope, it's going to be a pass back up top with 34 seconds remaining in the second quarter. If I'm Cody, I'm pretty happy. You won a bucket here, but I'm pretty happy with how this first half has gone. Milk the clock a little bit here, down to 21 seconds. Bounce pass toward the top of the key. And reset at the logo with 15 seconds remaining in the first half. Cody holding for the last shot, wide open under the basket with the extra pass. 27-16. Tigers with 5 seconds. Gwynna has it with 2 seconds. Here's Herford in the corner. Good if it goes. Does not. Some contact, no call. And the Cody Broncs are on top of the Lander Tigers at halftime, 27-16. Low scoring game, especially on the Lander side. We're going to come back for the Why Dot Buckle Up for Life halftime show right after this here on 1330 KOVE and County10.com.
Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project at a time.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give him a call at 307-332-7184.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine Athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach programs. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Watch Tiger and Lady Tiger varsity games all season on County 10's YouTube channel.
Welcome back to Lander Valley High School. Lander Tigers trailing Cody 27-16 at halftime. This is the Wide Out Buckle Up for Life halftime show. Brought to you by YDOT. Reminder that seatbelts save lives. Buckle up so you can stay in the game every time, every ride. Here in just a moment, we'll be joined by Lander girls head coach Drew Powell. Recap their loss to the top team in 3A girls basketball. Get his thoughts on the first matchup of this game. In fact, head coach Powell is headed over this direction right now, so let's go ahead and pause and allow head coach Powell to join us.
Cody West with the fourth
Coach Powell, thank you for coming up. Thanks for the time. So a 60-34 final score against a very good Cody team. Doesn't tell the story at all, I don't think. You guys did everything that you wanted to do for almost most of the game, and just that's how good that team is, where if you give them a couple of minutes at the end of quarters, they just run away.
Yeah, I mean, we played a pretty complete game. There were some things that we obviously have to get a little bit better at. One of them's turning the ball over, and, you know, we had some rebounds we probably should have got, but there were some of our turnovers where it just hit us in the hands and kind of rolled out of bounds. But you give a player like Grace Hayes a little bit of space. She started a little run there in the second quarter. It just kind of seemed like we couldn't catch up. She hit a three from, I don't know how far behind the line it was, but most players aren't shooting that three and making it. But she got hot from the three-point line, which means you have to guard her a little bit closer out there. And then she's electric fast, and that just means she can get to the rim. I thought we had some charges on her that they didn't call, which would have changed the game quite a bit. But when it comes down to it, we just got to play a little bit more solid game in all 32 minutes instead of, I don't know, 24, 26 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, the final score there, it's not indicative of a game where you guys led for most of the first half. You were in the lead until about 2.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. They go on that 10-0 run, and Grace Hayes is an amazing player to watch and can get downhill and beat you. But she was not, you contained her pretty well in the first half, and then that run happened. Talk about the start of the second half, though, where you're down, I think it was 10 points at halftime, and that key first couple of minutes of the third quarter where you can get blown out. You guys did what you had to do to get right back in the game midway through the third quarter.
Yeah, I told Bree, because Hayes was Gardner, and I told her you're probably not going to get a lot of opportunities trying to play on top and pretty much play a style of game that she can guard you at. And I said, go stand in the corner. I know it sounds boring, but trust me, because once she helps, you're going to get wide open shots from the corner. And that's exactly what we did. Hayden got downhill a couple times and scored. And then we got some good kick-out threes, which are high percentage threes for us, especially when Bree's shooting them. And then I thought there was a couple times in that second quarter where we had wide open threes and we decided not to shoot them. But yeah, we crawled our way back into it. I think we got within 4 or 5. And then Grace just started running the floor like she can. And I thought Dagan did a really good job getting her feet set. It just never ended up in a charge like I was hoping for, because that would have put her at 4 or 5 fouls a little bit earlier and would have changed the game a little bit.
Yeah, Dagan definitely thought that was a charge. I know that. I could tell. I mean, from the first meeting to this one, up in Cody, that full court press kind of ended the game in the first quarter of theirs. You guys fixed that, and that wasn't a factor. Did the team take away from this loss, despite the score, the fact that if we do that for 4 quarters, it's a 50-50 game in the fourth quarter and we're right there?
Yeah, I think that they understand it. And I told them they're such a good team, like you're not going to beat them every time. It's one of those where you want to have it on the right day, at the right time, in the right moment, because if you have it at that spot and you play a full, complete game, which is what we want to see, then you never know. You might end up on top by 10, or, you know, if you shoot a little bit better. I think last time we shot 68% or 66% and scored 35 points against them. Today we were right around 35 from inside and 26, I think, from the outside, which is a little low for us. We're usually in that 45 to 50 range from 2. and then right around 33% from the three-point line. So, I mean, we get most of those to go, and it's probably more like an 8-point game going into those final couple minutes, and then you just got to go play and try not to trade. But we tried trading baskets with them as fast as they play, and if we just slow ourselves down a little bit and play our style and make them play defense a little bit longer in that first half, I think we put ourselves in a little bit better position to be there at the end of the game.
We'll get back to the boys' game here, Coach, but I think you guys proved what you had to, which is you can play with that team.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, Coach, thank you for joining us.
All right,
Head
thank
Coach
you.
Drew Powell, as we begin already the third quarter, thanks to his comments. Let me update our scoreboard and get us all reset here. This has been the Whiteout Buckle Up for Life halftime show, brought to you by Whiteout, reminding you that seatbelts save lives. Buckle up so you can stay in the game every time, every ride. Flurry of scoring to begin the third quarter. We are at 27-19. We are all caught up on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. So here on the boys' side, the Lander Tigers are a team that score upper 60s, sometimes low 70s. And they just have not had the offense so far in this game. Obviously, that's going to be the conversation at halftime with head coach Stu Mullins on the boys' side. But Cody can definitely see some light here in the third quarter. Has to be a foul on the Bronx. So again, as a broadcaster who's watched this Lander team all season long, I'm still not concerned about this game from the Lander perspective. But there is going to be a point, probably here in the third quarter, if this pace continues, where you do start to get kind of worried. Because the Lander needs to show some kind of ability to pull away after defeating soundly the fifth-ranked team in the state, Powell, last night, right here at home. Got a double-digit victory and then some in that game last night. Just no offense in this game so far. Ball nearly thrown away. It's taken away by Hereford. Possession saved. Lander's going to reset their possession. Paxton Hollingshead deep on the baseline. Finn McFadden drives in. Layup. That's good. That's a good way to get the offense going. Lander right into a full court man-to-man press. Ball is loose in the lane, taken away by the Tigers. This is what you're looking for. St. Clair in transition with a layup. And a timeout taken by Cody. So that's a lot more like it for the Lander Tigers. We'll go ahead and step aside, take it with them. Back after this here on 1330 KOVE and County10.com.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport, on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County one project at a time.
.545 remaining in the third quarter. Cody Bronx on the inbound. They led by 11 at halftime, and now it's 27-23. Hopefully those couple of layups from St. Clair and Finn McFadden are enough to jumpstart the Tiger offense. It's going to be Parker backing in, down low. Nice defense by McFadden. Finn McFadden somehow with a block and a steal, and then threw the ball away to Hereford. Pass was a little bit too far from Finn McFadden, out of bounds. There was a lot of contact on that shot, that block under the basket. No call. The Tigers end up throwing the ball away anyway. But now Cody has to inbound full court with 5:10 remaining in the third quarter. Bronx start their offense out right side. Driving in is Pryor. Pryor is fouled as he hangs. Got a couple of free throws on the way. Darian Hereford picked up his second foul. So Pryor's got 2 free throws with under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. First free throw from Pryor is good. The senior drops 1 of 2. Still a 5-point Cody advantage. Second free throw, also good. Now 6. See some full court pressure here from Cody. I'm not sure Finn McFadden was ready for that. Picked up his dribble too soon. Trying to avoid a trap behind the back dribble. Now a bounce pass across the timeline. St. Clair eyeing a 3, instead handoff to Gwynna. Quincy Gwynna dribbles back toward the top of the key. Here's Hollingshead for 3, that is no good. Missed everything. Rebound taken away by Cody, but it's tipped away from behind. Ball is free just beyond half court. Noah St. Clair driving in, drew some contact, no call, and missed the shot, so Cody back the other way. Approaching the halfway mark of this third quarter. Lander's done some work to get the lead down to 6, but they still trail. They now trail by 8. 31-23. Finn McFadden with a bounce pass to break the press across the timeline. Pass back to him is tipped away. Finn doing a good job to save it. Quincy Gwynna, spot 3, that missed everything. And the rebound come away with by Cody. Pass ahead is too far. Turnover out of bounds. Back to the Tigers. Caleb Andrews has checked back in. Garrett Romer, has checked back in. And a timeout taken by Lander. Will step aside, take it with him. Back right after this on 1330 KOVE and the County 10 YouTube channel.
Welcome to Hampton Inn & Suites, your home away from home in Riverton. Enjoy top-notch amenities like our indoor pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Start your day with our complimentary breakfast. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi. Relax in one of our 89 beautifully furnished rooms. The Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to support the Riverton Athletics program and being a part of the Riverton High School Booster Club. We want to wish all student athletes the best this coming season and look forward to being a part of your success.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Lander basketball is on the air. With coverage of today's games, here's Scott Fuller.
Well, it's been a strange one for the second half of our doubleheader, and a turnover by Lander right out of the gate. A steal, and then a bucket and a foul. As Darian Hereford, a little aggressive after turning the ball over on the inbounds, got all the way up in the air to foul the shooter, and so to the free throw line goes Griff McCartan, I believe, and the free throw is good. So the bucket went. Cody now up by 10. By 11. 34-23. That pressure from Cody effective. More effective in the second half than it was in the first half. Lander needs some points here. We're over halfway through the third quarter. Lander with only 23 points. Here's a 3 from the right corner that is no good. And the rebound is pulled down by Cody. So 34-23, mentioned a moment ago. Having watched this Lander team all year, you're not worried about it yet, but there is a point at which you're going to start getting worried. That point is coming soon. Andrews in transition with a spin move. Shot won't go. It's just been one of those shooting days for the Lander Tigers with under 3 minutes to go in the third now. I have to do some research to find what Lander's lowest scoring game of the year is so far, but if they win this game or lose this game, here's Hereford with a steal, and the finish won't go. Missed the layup. Cody comes away with a rebound. They may have numbers the other way. They do. 3-on-2. Extra pass, pump fake, shot is up and good. Cody Bronx They're starting to worry the Lander Tigers a little bit. 36-23. Yeah, win or lose this game, this is going to be one of your lowest scoring outputs of the season for a team like Lander. Finn McFadden back to Romer on the bounce pass. Romer to Hereford, back up top of the key. Andrews hands the ball off to Finn, crossover, Caleb Andrews. Pass to Romer, thought about a three. Finn McFadden drives in, double teamed in the baseline, is held. That was before the shot, though. I think it was on the floor, so he will not get free throws. That's going to end up being Cody's second team foul. Two team fouls also on the quarter for the Tigers with 1:50 to go in the third. What in the world? Wouldn't have seen this one coming. 36-23 Cody. Lander on the inbound. Andrews streaking across. Gets that. Post is into the game for the Tigers. It's the ball to Finn McFadden at the free throw line. The bounce pass. ISO there. It's Andrews. Back to Finn McFadden, who's too deep. So Romer finishes. Won't go. Romer got his own. Put back. Also won't go. There is a cover on the basket for the Lander Tigers today. There's a wooden plank over the top of the bucket. Haven't seen anything like this from Lander all season, offensive scoring-wise. Cody is going to end up inbounding after what will be a Tiger foul. It's Finn McFadden's third. Driving the lane and a block by Romer. Out of bounds back to Cody. So off the out of bounds. Cody inbounds. Into the right corner. Drive into the right elbow. Nice block from behind. Tigers trying to force the issue in transition with a layup that goes. Andrews with a finish, however you can get it at this point with a minute to go in the third quarter. Tigers now trail by 11, excuse me. Cody working their offense with their big man left side out to the top of the key. Romer is beat on the dribble, but the shot won't go. Romer gets the rebound. Feed ahead to Andrews. A lot of contact. Got to call something there. It's going to end up being a foul against Cody. Yeah, that's a foul, either offensive or defensive. You got to pick one, but that's going to be a foul. Fortunately for the Tigers, it goes against Cody. And so you got a couple of free throws on the way from Caleb Andrews. First free throw is no good, too strong off the back of the rim. One more on the way from Caleb. That is no good. Hit the inside of the rim a couple of times and dropped out. Cody came away with the rebound. Under 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Drive in the lane is no good. Leaves Lander a chance for the final possession. They'll look for an open shot first anyway. It is Finn McFadden driving in, drawing some contact. Couldn't get it to go, but you get a couple of free throws on the way from Finn McFadden with 17.1 seconds remaining in the third quarter. So Finn McFadden, who missed the first, is the leading free throw shooter on this Tiger team at 53%. They are not a good team free throw shooting group. Just about 50% as a team. Second free throw won't go as well. So the free throw, well, let's finish out the quarter here. 10 seconds as Cody got the rebound after the second miss. They cross the timeline with 7 seconds remaining. Crossover, right side, driving into the lane. Left-handed layup is up and good for Cody. That shot will not be good if it goes as time expires in the third quarter. After quarter number 3, the Cody Broncs are stunning Lander, 38-25. Back after this for the fourth on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion into Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach programs. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Your home for Lander Tiger basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Well, this has kind of gotten real for the Lander Tigers. Started the fourth quarter, they trail Cody 38-25. Cody with the first possession of the quarter with a layup that won't go. Offensive rebound with a putback, draws a foul. Shot did not go, but a couple of free throws are going to be on the way for Josh Sowers. This is, you couldn't have hoped for a better outcome to this game so far from the Cody Broncs perspective. Controlling the tempo, winning the battle down low, more or less, and Lander just can't find a bucket. And then off of the miss on the free throw, Cody gets the offensive rebound, but the shot is no good, and so Lander comes away with the possession. Pass down low, nice assist there to Coleman from St. Clair. Good news for the Tigers is they can score in bunches real quick, and they're a up-tempo transition team. Here's a long-range two, and an answer from Cody, 41-27. So Cody knows that and doing their best to keep pace. Bounce pass down low. Tigers try the exact same approach, and that time Cody was ready for it. Stolen away by the Broncs. 41-27. Lander, a team that averages well into the 60s, fully capable of scoring into the 70s. Has yet to crack 30 in this game as we start the fourth quarter. Errant pass is going to lead to a turnover back to the Tigers with 6:46 to go in the fourth. Cody Broncs showing some pressure. Noah St. Clair deals with that, crosses the timeline. Pass to Romer. Romer back to St. Clair. Noah driving in, shot left hand from the right block. That also won't go. The offensive demons continue for the Tigers. Keep in mind, this is a game after last night defeating the fifth-ranked team in the state, Powell, sizably. Big offensive night, good defensive night, double-digit win, and then some. And just can't make a shot in this game. Romer nearly had it taken away on the inbound. St. Clair is there to bail him out at half court. And Romer back up toward the top of the key with a spin move. Tough shot in the lane, but he hit it. Garrett Romer with a nice finish. Under 6 minutes to go. This will be a foul reach in from behind on Noah St. Clair. Noah going for the steal, trying to make the big play. Picked up a cheap one there. That's only his first, though. However, it is the second team foul already with under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Don't want this to come down to free throws. Either way for the Tigers. Three right corner, no good. Finn McFadden comes away with a clean rebound. Finn with a crossover at the right elbow to Romer. In stride. Pass to Noah St. Clair. Is saved inbounds briefly, but to the Cody Bronx. At least the save gives Lander a chance to get back on defense. Prevent a transition look here. Cody for three. Timeout taken by the Bronx. 44-29, Cody on top of Lander. We'll take it with him back right after this here on 1330 KOVE and County10.com.
Introducing WyoGlass, your local glass experts. From windows to showers, we got you covered. We're proud to be a part of the Lander community and a local sports sponsor. We're dedicated to serving all of Fremont County, so you can trust us with your residential and commercial windows and doors, auto glass, shower doors, and garage doors. For quality service and local support, choose WyoGlass. Visit us at wyoglassoflander.com or on Main Street in Lander today.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Watch today's games on the County 10 YouTube channel or catch radio coverage on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
5:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Lander Tigers with the basketball trailing Cody 44-29. Here is Finn McFadden across the timeline. There's a three from Paxton Hollingshead that is no good. Finn able to come away with a rebound. And now Noah St. Clair thought about a three. Drives to the left elbow, gives it up to Finn. Floater, that is no good. St. Clair comes away with the offensive rebound. Got it to Romer, puts it up. That shot also will not go. Cannot believe this offensive day for the Tigers. And then I think Noah St. Clair picked up a cheap foul after all that as well. Just one of those shooting days for the Tigers for sure. Doesn't tell the whole story. But they have been uncharacteristically inefficient in their set offense from the floor. Ball tipped out of bounds by Paxton Hollingshead against that full court pressure. So Cody's going to have to do it again. But the Tigers also haven't had that transition game that they love to thrive in very much at all either. Cody able to deal with that press of the Tigers. The layup won't go on the first attempt. Won't go on the second one either, but Noah St. Clair picks up, I think that was Noah, another foul. Yeah, that's his third. And the Tigers are without fouls to give now for the rest of this 4:38 in this game. It is officially time to start getting worried for the Lander Tigers as the first free throw goes in. Lander can make a run. They are a spurty offensive team. But that has not happened in this game so far. Rebound is not come away with by the Tigers. Fortunately for them, thrown out of bounds by Cody. Caleb Andrews going to do the inbounding full court against pressure from Cody. Gets the ball in to Finn McFadden. This would be a bigger win for Cody on the road than it would be a loss for the Tigers at home, but this would be a bad loss for the Tigers. Finn McFadden, weave up top. Noah St. Clair driving in. Needs some help. Ball tipped away. Another steal by the Bronx. Cody in transition the other way. It's taken away by Romer. Romer pass under the basket to St. Clair, who stepped out of bounds. Hereford back into the game. He'll replace Noah St. Clair as we are 4 seconds away from halfway through the quarter. With 4:04 to go in the fourth. Tigers 2-2-1 press is broken with a long pass and a layup underneath. Finn McFadden lost the dribble. It's out of bounds to Cody. And now it's just everything that can go wrong is going wrong for Lander. Paxton Hollingshead's a little ginger on his ankle, so he's going to come out. Brenner Coleman replaces him. 3:45 to go in the game. Cody, now you're in the area of you want long possessions. Spin move in the lane. Clock continues to tick. Not a great bounce pass. In the paint, goes out of bounds. That was kind of a gift to Lander, so got to get some points on this possession with 3.5 to go. Darian Herford against pressure across the timeline. Herford driving into the left elbow. Kick to Romer. As the Tigers weave, Finn McFadden hangs, got that one to go. So it's a 16-point lead. Tigers nearly forcing a turnover with a press at half court, but the Bronx retain possession. Nice layup under the basket, makes it 49-31. Under 3 to go. Tigers going to draw a foul, but Cody has no fouls up until that point, so they have plenty to give to be aggressive on defense. Clock is on their side with 2:45 to go. Scoreboard is on their side at 49-31. Lander inbounds. Andrews streaking across. Instead of bounce pass to Coleman. Romer with a crossover. Hands to Herford. Herford is fouled. That's only their second team foul, though, again, for Cody. They have more fouls to give to be aggressive, to try to force turnovers, and you're to the point in this game where a turnover or two is going to end it for the Tigers. Finn McFadden passed up a 3, hands it to Herford into the corner. Herford, ball ends up back to Finn. Andrews back to Finn McFadden. Someone's got to take a shot here, guys. Herford for 3. That's no good. Nice offensive rebound, pulled down. Herford's going to load up for 3 again. That is no good. Long rebound tipped out of bounds by Cody. Back to Lander. 2:08 to go in the fourth. Herford on the inbound. That's Finn McFadden. To Coleman. Andrews back to Finn. Almost timid looking are these Tigers. There's a 3. That is no good. Rebound is taken away by Cody, but you got a foul against Lander. No, wait, that's a Cody foul. So Lander's going to get a assist there, and the Tigers are going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them back right after this on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Hey, Fremont County, listen up. This is your game changer, Health Source of Riverton with Dr. Jonathan Fabian, the only certified chiropractic sports physician in the area. For a limited time, student athletes get a $10 new patient special. That includes a full initial evaluation, needed x-rays, and a doctor-prescribed pain relief session. Just mention this ad when you call. Stay in the game with expert care from Health Source of Riverton. Call 463-2770 and tell them you heard about the $10 student athlete special.
Watch today's games on the County 10 YouTube channel or catch radio coverage on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Welcome back to Lander Valley High School. The Cody Bronx on top of Lander. 49-31 with 1:47 to go in this game. Lander Tiger inbound to Herford. Got to put up a 3. Instead, it's a backdoor cut to Finn that gets away and out of bounds to the Tigers. Be interesting to talk to head coach Stu Mullins after this game, because the first half it was not one specific thing beyond the shots not going in, but schematically not one specific thing that had the Tigers behind the 8 ball. It's a tough shooting day for sure. Darian Herford with a nice shot in the lane. Tigers going to have to press, but they are out of fouls to give. There's Finn McFadden with a steal and a quick 2 from the Tigers. And a timeout taken by Cody. We will take it with them back after this on 1330 KOVE and county10.com.
Welcome to Hampton Inn and Suites, your home away from home in Riverton. Enjoy top-notch amenities like our indoor pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Start your day with our complimentary breakfast. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi. Relax in one of our 89 beautifully furnished rooms. The Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to support the Riverton Athletics program and being a part of the Riverton High School Booster Club. We want to wish all student athletes the best this coming season and look forward to being a part of your success.
Life happens, and sometimes it leaves a dent. At Northside Body Shop in Lander, we meet by accident, but we fix your vehicle with purpose. From minor dings to major collision repair, our expert team gets you back on the road and brings your car back to its original beauty. Trust the specialists who treat every vehicle like a classic. Northside Body Shop. Come see us at 323 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Oh, we are working to refocus our camera as the t-shirt giveaway that is happening here at the basketball game got really close to us. And has knocked us out of focus. Well, I'm not sure we're going to be able to refocus this camera during the rest of this game. We'll keep the scoreboard going for you. 50-35 is where we're at with a minute 15 to go. I'm going to try something here with our camera, and I'll continue to give you audio of the game. Minute 10 to go. It's Finn McFadden driving in. This post for 3 is a very efficient three-point shooter. A miss that one, and the ball ends up going out of bounds to the Tigers. (51-35). Our focus is back. We nearly got hit by a flying t-shirt. The t-shirt giveaway going on here today. So Lander's going to have to foul for time. Not ideal, but nothing in this game for the Tigers has been ideal. Darian Herford's going to pick up his 4th foul with a minute to go. The Cody Bronx are on top, 51-35, pending these free throws. First one is no good. Second free throw is good. It's going to be another loss for the Lander Tigers. Their unpredictable season continues. Finn McFadden with a layup and a timeout taken by Lander. We'll step aside, take it with them. Back after this on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
Inbound from Cody to come with 49.6 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. And a foul before the inbounds will lead to a couple of free throws for the Cody Bronx at the other ends. Hereford picks up his fifth. He is fouled out. Gwynn is going to come in for Hereford. Paxton Hollingshead also checking back into the game. So it'll end up being a sweep by the Cody Bronx and the Cody Fillies on their trip to Lander. 60-29, I believe, was our girls' score in the first game. 60-34, excuse me, score in the girls' game. And now the Cody Bronx, in a much more surprising outcome, are up 53-37. Not that Cody's a bad team at all. Just the way that they have gone about shutting down the offense of the Lander Tigers, which is their strong suit. I mean, defense to offense and scoring 60 or 70 points a game is what Lander's all about. Nolan Post just hit a three, and Lander will foul again with 37.2 seconds remaining. 14-point margin for the Bronx. So you got a couple of free throws on the way. Full court to get down in 37.2 seconds remaining. First free throw is no good. Front backing out. And the second free throw is also no good. Tipped around, taken away by the Tigers. Hollingshead in transition, had that ball tied up. That's a great play. It's a great defensive play, tying up the ball. Possession arrow goes back to the Tigers. Excuse me, Cody. So Lander's going to have to foul on the inbound here again. They do that. I think they got Finn McFadden. Leads to free throws again. Both teams down to one timeout if that becomes a factor. First free throw is good. 15-point lead. The Lander Tigers have one more game after this before the regional tournament in Lovell. That is next Thursday night. That also is going to be the senior night for the Lander boys. Lander girls did their senior night last night. So that's a night to come out and enjoy. Cheer on the Lander Tigers. There's seniors on this team when it comes to the Tigers for 4 or 5 of them. I think they have 4 senior guys. Let's look at the roster here. That would help. Seniors are Hereford, St. Clair, Hollingshead, and Gwynna, who will all be recognized on senior night next Thursday. And that's the last chance you have before the regional tournament. It'll also be the last chance you have to see this team at home here in Lander. Regionals will be in Lovell. State tournaments, if it applies to either the Lander boys or girls, will be in Casper again this year. We'll follow the teams as far as they go into postseason on County 10 as well as on the radio. Free throw is up and good, the second one. 22 seconds remaining. Lander to inbounds. Cody has backed off their pressure and subbed out just about all their starters. To McFadden. To Gwynna. Spot 3. Ooh, almost went in, didn't go. Cody comes away with the rebounds. And Cody comes into Lander with a sweep. 57-40 is going to be your final score. Cody Bronx surprised the Lander Tigers in the second game of our doubleheader, 57-40. We'll come back with comments from head coach Stu Mullins on the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show and recap this game next here on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Elevate Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County one project at a time.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give him a call at 307-332-7184.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach program. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Your home for Lander basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
Welcome back to Lander Valley High School. Cody Bronx and Cody Fillies get a sweep, of the Lander teams. In our nightcap here this afternoon, Cody 57-40 over the Lander boys. This is the Bailey Tire Pros postgame show brought to you by Bailey Tire and Auto. Proud supporters of our local athletes, full-service tire and auto shops at 755 South Federal in Riverton and 1305 West Main in Lander. LVHS boys head coach Stu Mullins will join us momentarily for thoughts on what's going to be one of the more disappointing losses for the Lander Tigers of the entire season so far. Try to find glass half full stuff here. In the game itself, there ain't a whole lot to hang your hat on. We'll see what Coach has to say. But I did just now have this thought. This is the kind of game that the Lander boys in the last 2 seasons before this year have played at regionals. They've played above average to good seasons across the last 2 full seasons before this year. This is probably their best year of the 3 so far. But they get to regionals, and this is what happens to them when it actually does matter in postseason play, and they end up getting bounced in the first or second rounds of the regional tournament and never have a chance to sneak into a state. So this is just very Homer, pro-Lander Tiger, glass half full thinking. But the only positive I can take away is if you're going to have this experience that happens to you every March, have it in February instead. And if this is the game that ends up being the learning game that prevents that from happening at the regional tournament and level in a couple of weeks, then so be it. That's going to require some work, but we'll see if this game may not serve as some kind of a wake-up call for a Lander team that averages, 60-some points per game? I will find that momentarily. We're also going to hope that my voice holds out for the remainder of the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show. Apologize for that. But given what we knew coming into this game, Lander had a 62-36 win over Powell last night, and Powell's a good team. Could well end up at the state tournament, the Powell Panthers. They usually do. This is one of the bigger swings then. After a 62-32 win over Powell last night to lose to Cody 57-40 tonight. This is one of the bigger swings night to night that you'll see in the West. Cody controlled this game pretty much wire to wire. This was a 27-16 game at halftime. I don't believe that the Tigers had scored more than 10 points in the first quarter. So 27-16 at halftime, 38-25 at the end of the third quarter. And the Cody Bronx never let Lander get into that Tiger transition game. They never let the Tigers speed up the game. Just great tempo control. So it's not just a win. It's kind of a dictating every single quarter kind of victory for the Cody Bronx. There it is. Lander averages 61 points per game. They are fully capable of scoring well into the low 70s. And then tonight, they had their 40, and that's 20-plus points below their season norm. So if you hold a 60-point team to 40 points at this point in the season, in the second-to-last game of the regular season, that's kind of identity-level defense for the Cody Bronx. They proved that they can win low possession, physical games, not just tonight, but also against Pinedale, who's a very good team last night. So it's a back-to-back reality kind of experience for the Lander Tigers after beating Powell last night and then losing by 17 tonight. Emotional swing spot, you might say. So Cody reinforces themselves as a legitimate factor in 3A, which is kind of wide open. You got Lovell at the top, the undisputed number one team in 3A. And after that, there are 4 to 6 teams. Your Powells, your Pinedales, you have to put Cody in there now. Lander Tigers are there as well. And there are so many spots in the state tournament. So the regional tournament is going to be one to watch and a lot of fun. But we'll see how the Lander Tigers are able to bounce back from this. Let's go ahead and take one more break, get my voice back a little bit, and then talk to head coach Stu Mullins coming up momentarily on the Bailey Tire Pros postgame show.
Elevate Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, and trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors.
Welcome back to the Bailey Tire Pros postgame show. Wrapping up a 57-40 Cody Bronx victory over the Lander Tigers. Head coach Stu Mullins joins us on the Bailey Tire Pros postgame show. Coach, talk about this one. It was just offensively a unicorn, an evil unicorn in a bad way. Can you not hear anything? Okay. Thank you. Sorry about that. I was talking about evil unicorns because as an offensive team, a team that scores in the 60s, you're capable of low 70s and then some. I don't believe more than 10 points in the first quarter, and it just kind of went on from there. Didn't seem to be, aside from a board being over the top of the basket at times, didn't seem to be one specific thing offensively, but what did you see?
Yeah, early on, we were taking contested shots, and we called that timeout, and we were making it way too hard on ourselves, looking for contested shots, and it wasn't really. I mean, they give Cody credit; they played extremely hard, but it wasn't them stopping us; it was ourselves, and and then as you've seen a million times this year, Scott, as soon as we miss one, it's, then it's another, then it's another, then it's another, just bunnies at the basket. And, I don't have an explanation at this point. It's every kid on the floor, it seems like, for the most part, that, we're 1 foot from the rim and can't finish, and then it just compounds on itself. And to our kids' credit, last week against Pinedale, that happened again, and our attitudes, and I didn't think our effort waned too much, but our just psyche was off. And we talked a lot about this week, if that moment happens, if we get struck, we got to strike back, and it's got to be harder on defense. It's got to be getting rebounds, and it's got to be fighting for great possessions down the floor. And we did the defensive part. That game's in the 40s if we don't have to foul and try to go get steals in the press and things like that. But so the defensive effort, without looking at the film, I felt like was decent. We had some miscommunication on some guys, and they scored on some inbound plays that we've reviewed over and over, but for the most part, I think our defensive effort was there. And credit, this feels a lot different than last week, just because I don't feel like our energy and our attitudes really dropped. We had to really fight that urge, and it was tempting, but our leaders stepped up and demanded that we were going to finish it the right way, and they did.
And this 3A, level is kind of where they are right now. Everybody else, there's 6 other teams, including you guys. You just can't make heads or tails of the Pinedales and the Codys and the Lovels, or the Powells rather. So it's going to be an interesting regional tournament. This is an entirely Homer Lander broadcaster perspective, but I did have the thought after this game, this is what has happened to you guys at the regional tournament the last 2 years. There seem to be these games. Mm-hmm. Is there anything to, let's have it in February instead of in March and build off of this going forward?
Hey, I would love that. I'm all on board with that, because you're right. Almost every single one of my teams towards this time of year is winning. We finish really strong, and we're getting better and better and better, and it feels like, okay, we're ready to go into regionals. And we've gone on 5-game, 6-game win streaks to finish the season out, and this is not that team. We have Jekyll and Hyde, yin and yang. If we could play the Friday night Lander Tigers every game, it'd be one thing, and that's what we're trying to get, and they're trying their hardest too. But yeah, it's do I go into regionals thinking that there's a team that I'm nervous to play, or no? Because I'm confident in our guys that we'll go out and play our best and put it together, and we may not play our best, but we're going to be in games. We just got to find ways to win them. I don't know if we've won a game where we were down at halftime. That was the challenge today, and a lot of good to take. We just dominated a very good team last night, again last week on Friday, and first stretches we play okay with these teams, and but it's really, really difficult if you can't put the ball in the basket.
Real quick, because it sounds like you got the same bug I got. But you got one more game of the regular season on Thursday, regional tournament in Lovell the following week. What is your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this next week, given the outcome of this game, but also just getting ready for the home stretch of the season?
Yeah, it's the last week for these seniors, and it's a special week. It's going to be a special night, and we've got a great group of kids, and Pax and Noah and Quincy and Darian, and they deserve a big crowd. There's going to be a big crowd because we'll be squeezed in between the 1As.
That's right.
We've got to finish strong. Lyman's a really good team. that's played really well and beaten some good teams, and they're right there in the mix as well. So we'll have to put our best foot forward, and that's going to be kind of finding ways to do that. And my goodness, I've been scratching my head and finding every single way to try to not show up and play like this. For the most part, like I said, there's a lot of good things that came out of this weekend, even though we didn't get the result we wanted today.
Yep. Coach, thank you for the time. Feel better, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Awesome. Thanks.
Here's head coach Stu Mullins. Final score tonight was 57-40, and that's going to wrap up our Bailey Tire Pros post-game show. We do have that Lyman game next week. I totally had forgotten about the 1A regional tournament, because everybody's a week ahead in 1A, 2A, so it's going to be a busy weekend at Lander Valley High School next weekend, but hopefully we do get a good crowd out here at LVHS for those seniors. Been watching those guys almost their entire basketball career now, as they have played, not to mention other sports here at Lander, and it is they're a special group of kids, and yet remains to be seen exactly how far the season's going to go for the Lander boys, but we do know that there's going to be one more game, and only one more game, here at Lander Valley High School this season, and that's going to be next Thursday night against Lyman's. Come on out for that. Admission for those is free. They do have the regional tournament happening at the same time, but always senior night at Lander is one of the best senior nights in Fremont County basketball every year, so that's going to be next Thursday. With that, we're going to wrap up our coverage from Lander. Cody gets a sweep, beating the Lander girls and the Lander boys in our afternoon game, 57-40. Have yourselves a great weekend. We'll talk to you next Thursday right here from LVHS.